Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme, and we're continuing here in County Fermanagh near Enniskillen, and we're at KILLADEAS, which is a wee village here near Enniskillen. And if you remember in the last video, I had you on the old John Wesley Road, which used to lead to KILLADEAS, and the road that Wesley would have took to KILLADEAS. And just at the end of that wall there, up to the right, there's a lane. Now there's houses, there's a couple of houses there, but the Methodist meeting place was actually just up that lane at the end of that wall to the right. No longer there, of course, but that's where John Wesley would have preached. But where we are is we're actually at the parish church here at KILLADEAS, and although this is a 19th century building, there was an earlier church here, and quite unique gravestones here. So I'm going to take you in and let you see a wee bit around here. It's a beautiful day. I was preaching, of course, this morning in a couple of Presbyterian churches, and so while I was out this way, I thought I would do a wee bit of church history today. So you can see there from the billboard, it says Church of Ireland, Prairie Church, KILLADEAS. So we'll go in here and have a wee look round, and then we'll finish up in the graveyard. So this church was designed in 1864 by W. Armstrong of Ballick, and it was built for J.G. Irvine of the Manor House on the site of an ancient earlier church called Yellow Church of the KILLADEAS. So the KILLADEAS estate was acquired by Captain J. Irvine in 1660, and he of course was of the Manor House, which was formerly known as Rockfield, and it was rebuilt in 1860, and it remained part of the Irvine estate until 1957, whenever it was purchased as a hotel, and of course it's still a hotel today. So the hotel was used as an officers' mess and also as headquarters for the American troops during World War II. So the tower is a wee bit later. I'll show you an inscription for that in a wee second. So that's the tower. And you can see the inscription there, AD 1881. So not as old as the main building of the church. Of course, it was designed in 1864. You can see the modern graves there. And then round the front, on the left hand side as you're facing the road, we have the ancient graves, or at least ancient stones, but there's also some graves from the 18th century. Certainly beautiful countryside here. Of course, this is near Castle Archdale, it's not too far away. So I've detected, I was sitting there doing a wee bit of history of this church, and I heard a noise, and I wasn't sure what it was till I looked up. And what I was actually sitting beside was a beehive. Look at that, my goodness. So they're in that spout of the church. So If the minister's watching here, you've got problems with wasps, I'm afraid, sir. You may get something to sort it out. But just to let you know anyway, I wasn't long moving whenever I seen them, I can tell you that. So I'm going to show you the doorway here. That's the church. And then you can see the tower in the background. I think we'll give it a wee knock. Not that there's anybody in. And then you can see through the keyhole there. A bit anyway. Well, it's sort of blocked up. But this is the graveyard. And of course the graveyard is very ancient. So we'll start off here. With this wee wall and tree. So it says here, Saint MacCartan, son of the Rowan. These trees were planted by KILLADEAS Sunday School, March 2007, to commemorate 1500 years Christian witness in the Diocese of Clogher. Loads of stones and markers lying all over the place here, as you can see. So I'm going to show you this pillar here, this stone here, covered in moss. So this is a pillar standing stone. So you're looking at a bit of history here, folks. And then there's another wee stone there. Now, possibly that might have even been used as a baptismal font, a bullion stone in its day. But certainly it wouldn't hold any water now because you can see clear through it. So I'm just assuming that that's probably what it started off as, and then it was buried here. So this is a cross slab stone. As you can see, I'll show you the front of that. I should have seen the back of it. Strange, isn't it? The way that has went with those holes in it. Very strange. You'd nearly think it had brickwork. Or brickworm, should I say. Rather than woodworm. Very strange. You can see all the old stones lying about. And markers. And then this is a lovely wee bit here. You're in the shade a wee bit here. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And you can read this stone here plain. This is from the 18th century. I'll zoom up a wee bit there, let you see it. Erected by, I think that's Charlie Kane, in memory of their mother, Mary, I'm not sure what that says, who departed this life September the 14th, 1779, aged 48. So that grave there is from the 18th century. You can see it's damaged a wee bit there. So it is, or at least it seems to be. And then I'm going to show you this stone here, but before I do, I'm going to read it out, tell you. This pillar. This is the Bishop's Stone, and the reason why it's called the Bishop's Stone is because there's a bishop on it. As you can see. And he supposedly has a crozier in his hand. But that's the bishop. He doesn't look too happy, that bishop. They should have put him with a wee smile and made him a happy bishop. So there you go, folks. What do you think of that? Some ancient stones there and pillars. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? And then here's another one here. This one's lying flat, but it's also from the 18th century. Looks like a coffin a wee bit, that one. And you can see a crest there on it. And it's here lies the body of Robert Ball, I think that is. There's two dates on this, 1767 and 1779. If you can see those. 1767 and 1779. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed that. So thanks for watching, and God bless.